land and divide it up into 4 different houses. We're working on getting the sewer done. We've actually got all 4 of these sold at this point. And our other subdivision, we've almost got all 4 of those sold as well. So we're pretty excited about that. The hard part about this market right now, especially with interest rates changing constantly, is locking in contracts for pre-sales for the builders so they can continue to build. Then on the other side, making sure the house stays the same price as what was agreed upon based off the construction date. I know that sounds funny, but if interest rates go up, obviously you're paying more per month for the same house. So that knocks some of the buyers out of it. So it's a constant balancing act between when do we put these out? Do we put them out early so that we can get more contracts so we can build more houses at one time? Or do we put them out later so that we know for sure that person's going to buy it? It just makes it tough overall. There's a lot of exhausted buyers right now that are tired of competing, and so we offer an alternative that you can buy it before it's built, but there always is that risk that interest rates could go up. So we're about to be over here. We worked pretty diligently with the town of Vinemont on these. They helped us as far as dividing out the lots, allowing us to put 4 houses in instead of 3, which was it was a variance. We had a little bit of opposition from the neighbors across the street, which is understandable. They like their nice tucked away oasis, and we bought the land across the street and built 4 houses. This is in the community of Vinemont. We listed these bottom 2 houses last weekend and had a contract in today on them. So they're coming together. We're working on the sewer project right now to finish that up. That's really the next big step. A lot of little things can happen between now and then, but nothing major can happen until we have the sewer, which is up here. We got to put 4 grinder pumps in, which has been an interesting battle. The sewer company's been good with us, but it's just a process to work with any sewer company overall. The reason we were allowed to put 4 lots on is because it was on sewer. The smaller the lots, the less likely you can have a septic tank on. But all these other houses around actually have sewer as well. So it's been a learning process. This is the first one we've had to negotiate with the sewer company and really work with them hand in hand instead of just tapping into the sewer, which makes it a lot easier. But if you wanna do big things, you got to try new things, right? Learning and growing. To the right, you've got the park, the community center for Vinemont. So it's really a great location overall. About a quarter mile down the road is Vinemont School. And then we're right next to Highway 31, which is a major thoroughfare for our area. And we're about 45 minutes from Huntsville from here, about 45 minutes from Birmingham, depending on which part. So it's a nice little community. It's definitely been a learning process on all this stuff. We're excited to learn about it and grow, and hopefully we can do some bigger subdivisions in some different areas. All right, so we're headed over to our second subdivision community that we built out in the last, I'd say 6 or 8 months. It's called Reginald Road. It's named after the mayor of Vinemont. We actually went through the process of dividing this out, annexing it in. We're working on an issue with the utility company right now. It's hard to get power lines moved. It's hard to get stuff done. We've already paid for all this stuff to be moved. They told us it would be sometime in early January. It's May. So that's not uncommon for things like that to happen. It's frustrating, but you really can't fight it because we know we're going to have to deal with these folks again. And so they know that they basically have us where they want us. We've had a lot of good people help us on that end, but I think this was actually an AT&T line. We've called AT&T hundreds of times. Oh yeah, we'll be out there. We'll take care of it. We'll see what happens. But that's pretty common. I mean, it's not something that's unusual for developers. We got 4 lots out here too. The reason we do 4 lots oftentimes is because 5 lots puts you into a major subdivision, and there's some extra costs that go along with that. So if we have 4 lots, it keeps us just under that barrier, and you can see the line running across. We literally can't frame up 2 of the houses because the framing would hit the line. The power companies are actually already removed there, so I think that's just AT&T at this point. folks down here, the neighbors loved us so much that they decided to sell their house, and they looks like they got a pretty good premium on it too, so that'll be good for the entire neighborhood. I'm sure new construction, anywhere that they have building going on, there's value that's increasing. So there's a benefit to that. We actually started this one before the other one, but we had to have it brought into the town, so it took an extra 60 days on that. We've got a couple more 4-lot communities that we're building out throughout Cullman County. We bought several lots that are already in established subdivisions, so you're going to see more growth going on. We're not at the large D.R. Horton scale, but we'll get there. It's just a slow process. They started before us, so eventually we'll be there. And I'll just go ahead and put that out there. So Adam Davidson has been great at helping us, helping our builder. We've had several people from D.R. Horton and other places that have been a wealth of knowledge as far as learning how to develop and working through processes. You'll realize that once you start working with folks that are doing big things, they're happy to share things, because first off, most people aren't going to do them anyways. They're too lazy, they're not dedicated enough. And the other side is they want to see other people be successful. It's not an arms race. It's not a zero-sum game. They want to see you do it. And they actually, honestly, and I've been in this situation before, they want to see you compete too. Because guess what? You may learn how to do something better than they did, and just by sharing that, it may help their company overall. So it's not as dog-eat-dog as most people think. It's usually on the smaller scale that it's like that. Salespeople, things like that. So we appreciate you guys tuning in. I think we're going to be putting this on our YouTube blog. Thank you guys so much. If you guys want more information about investing, about buying houses, selling houses, if you just want to see some different content out there, you want to test some theories, you want to come go to lunch with us, do something like that to learn, we're happy to help. If you think you can help us, we do want to know. I mean, we want to share knowledge and share experiences and expertise so that everybody can get better. We truly believe in helping good people get to a better place. That's not just selling houses. That's not just renting houses or having storage facilities, investing. That's across the board. We want to see how well we can improve our local communities. We try and do that on a daily basis. We want to try and help those that are less fortunate, do all that we can to serve people. So like I said, thank you guys for watching. I hope you continue to do so. Please subscribe if you're watching us on YouTube. Check us out on our other platforms as well.